Yo, welcome back guys. So I know I've covered Myles Kennedy briefly before, but I really wanted to go more deeply into this song, cover some of the very specific changes he's making, and help you to learn from him as a singer. 'Cause I still want you. If you want deep singing knowledge that you'll get nowhere else, please do subscribe guys, and if you enjoy this video, give it a thumbs up. Leaves are on the ground. It's quite a lot of air going through that first phrase. Ground. That's the type of squeeze you're looking for on that first phrase. It's a little bit airy. The chords don't fully come together.
The fall has come.
Now we find the chords come together on the second phrase.
The fall has come.
Fall has come. Fall. So we got the first phrase. Then we got. As the second phrase.
Blue skies turning gray.
Carry on with that theme.
Blue skies turning
grey. Blue skies turning grey.
gray. Like my love.
And right there we go back to air.
Like
my love, like my love.
my love.
So what I'm thinking here is air over chord, so air as the primary factor on those ones, and then a little bit of pressure on the other ones. And you could learn this. The classic exercise with singing success is v, j, to get a little bit of extra air through the coordination. And then it's just light speaking volume pressure, the type of squeeze that I've covered in other videos.
I tried to carry you.
Now, one thing you notice about Myles is he's a little bit kind of a little bit different with the vowels he's choosing. He kind of says, I try to carry you, carry you.
Tried to
Carry you. I think the word's carry, but he says carry. He keeps it very narrow.
I tried.
And that's part of his signature sound. But this bit here, this phrase, it squeezes a little bit more than the squeeze in the other phrases we've covered so far.
I tried to carry you
And make you whole. And make you whole.
but it was never enough. I must go.
Okay. So here, he doesn't really open up on never. It's more like never, never lost, never lost. And again, that's part of his signature sound, keeping those vowels narrow and kind of closed down most of the time. We'll notice later on in the song he opens up wide. So he's not doing this because he can't. He's just doing it as a stylistic choice, basically. Sorry, because he can't open up. Some singers will keep the mouth closed down because when they open up, it just all goes wrong for them. He's not one of these. He just closes it down stylistically to make certain, certain choices.
But it was
never lost. I must go. must, I must go. It's all one stream of pressure all the way through that phrase. Notice though, the start of the verse and the build up into this was airy, light pressure, and then a little bit more, and then just as we're going into this next section, he's closing down more. It's all leading towards a transition in the song, and it's a gradual build up, and this is what makes it so, draws you in so much, is this gradual sense of a pressure building, of tension building, and he's doing that through the technique as I'm demonstrating.
And who is gonna save you when I'm gone? And who?
Okay, so we've obviously got a change here. I'm going into a little bit higher in range and a little bit of a lighter compression. The change is this, basically.
And who?
It's if I was here, if they were the same in terms of the pressure, this is what it would sound like. And so when I talk about a change in coordination or pressure, that's the change I'm talking about. It's from this to that at the top, and it's combined. Is gonna save you when I'm gone. Yeah.
Who is gonna save you when I'm gone? And who?
Same thing again.
Watch over you?
Yeah. And when he ends up that phrase, it's all going wrong. When he ends up that phrase, who'll watch over you? It's all in that spot. Watch over you. If I was at the bottom, I would be here on this light pressure. Yeah. So it's a compression change and it's a pitch change, if that makes sense. That's as best I can make it very, very obvious for you guys, just to give you a few demonstrations of how this links up, how there is a shift in the compression as he scoops up there.
When I'm gone.
And we kind of finish up with when I'm gone, which is again a little bit more air, just on that last phrase. When I'm gone, just a smidge. And that's kind of in the same spot.
You say you care for me.
Now we go straight into this next verse, and immediately we notice there's more pressure at the start of this verse than the first verse. Listen to the start, compare them. Listen to overcome.
Leaves are on the ground.
Started here. Leaves are on the ground. And now we're here.
You say you care.
Yeah, we're back to you. You say you care for me. starting right there on the second verse. So we're building throughout the song.
Here for me, but I did well.
Same thing. But I did well.
How can you love some?
Same thing. How can you love someone not yourself?
One, not yourself. And who is gonna save you when I'm gone?
Now we got same thing in this next bridge. The bridge is identical, in fact.
When I'm gone. And who
is gonna save you when I'm gone?
watch over you when I'm gone?
Yeah, and as he goes into this chorus, it's just when I'm gone. Back to that kind of medium compression sound, or medium to higher compression sound in chest.
And when I'm gone.
So immediately we notice in this section we're going higher, but we are remaining compressed. So he's not changing the compression now. He's taking that chest voice closure all the way through this section.
Oh, break your fall. Oh, will you blame?
Right, yeah, sweet. Now this is tricky. The goal is we've got to get this all the way through into that high range.
And when I'm
So the way I find it is this. First I'm on and when I'm gone, won't, that gives me a reference. I'm on the right pitch, but I'm not on the right compression level. Now I combine that with the squeeze. And I get to the right sound. And when I'm gone, won't break your fall. Oh, will you blame? I can go on, let you lose it all, more than I can take. Oh, ease your pain, ease your pain. Sweet, so you get a rough idea. Now, my voice isn't feeling great today. I basically got there. Point is this, though. He understands that sense of pressure that he's taking right through his range there into the top of the bridge. And he's not letting off it. He's not letting go of it. Very often I find singers, and as soon as they go up in range, they have to make a choice. They have to make a compromise. Ma 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 ma, whatever it is. They aren't able to separate this from the pitch adjustment. And so they make that compromise. They go to a lighter compression as they go up. They haven't learnt this pressure and how to keep it consistent and even through the range, which he has mastered and does extremely well. He's a consummate professional in that sense, this guy. Right, so the last section we need to cover is just another chorus, but he goes into this just like the bridge with full closure, full compression, and just sings straight through it. It's pretty even through here. Let's just cover it.
And oh, it's gonna save you when I'm gone. And oh, watch over you
Now you can hear the insane amounts of squeeze right here. Listen to on you, and I'll demonstrate it afterwards.
Watch over you.
Yeah.
Watch over
He's there. I'm making it comedic and funny just so you guys hear. Like, that's where the pressure is right there. Watch over you. It's pressure. Right there. So just towards the end of the chorus there, he obviously tapers off the closure just to finish off the phrase and lead back to the very final verse, which is bringing the song back to ground. So that you can think of this whole song as this. It's basically a gradual build-up to the big bridge and chorus, and then it kind of dumps back down at the end, right to this little sensitive verse.
Snow is on the ground.
And sorry, that's a bit loud, but where have we ended up? Just right here.
Leaves are on the is on. Snow is on.
Now think of the precision that you need to create that type of build-up in a song and bring it right back to exactly where you started. Now that sound is literally identical to the very first sound he made in the song. And that is, that is genuinely the detail I'm trying to get across to you guys. I'm trying to convey to you. The reason a lot of musicians and singers out there aren't doing particularly well when they're struggling is they aren't paying attention to small enough details. They skip over them, they rush, kind of jump forward and think they're further along than they are. Now this song has simple chords, simple melody, simple song. But the execution is very, very precise, like a surgeon, like a doctor. It's something that is extremely precise and well executed. And like I said many times recently, it's less about how you do it. Most people can get this within an hour. They can understand I need this type of pressure. I don't know what that is. Someone's being attacked. I will check it out once I finish this. And I'll leave you with that, guys. If you've enjoyed this video, please subscribe and give it a thumbs up. And tell me what you think about Myles and his singing down in the comments below, and I will be sure to read them and respond to you. And I'll see you in a bit, guys. Take care. Bye.